Man, I love it when you get done with Home Depot and your cart is just full of like all kinds of different stuff. I'm excited about the day. Excited. Just got done at Home Depot, picked up a whole bunch of materials for the day. Pretty excited because it's a whole bunch of different stuff. I got a threshold, I got some weather stripping, I got some smoke alarms, I got some caulking, a little bit of everything. So I'm super excited for today. So yeah, we got a little bit of a drive to get to our first appointment. And then I got a doctor's appointment again for my daughter this afternoon. So it's going to be kind of cutting this job in half. We're going to do a little bit in the morning and then a little bit later in the afternoon. But yeah, man, let's get to it. Alright, just need to grab a few things from the trailer here. Man, this trailer is nasty. I'm hoping I can get to this a little bit later, but this trailer is absolutely horrible. I need to go to the dump for one. I mean, take a look at this. Look at all this stuff in my truck. I definitely need to go to the dump. But so hopefully I can get that done today, but we're gonna get going here on a toilet repair now. Alright, got a fill valve and a flush valve replaced on this guy. Man, look at this nasty one. This is the old flapper here. Pretty gross. I think it's seen some better days. That's our new one. Okay, we got the new flapper valve in. We're gonna throw this guy away. Okay, so here my plan is to install this threshold right here at this door. First off, I gotta cut it, and of course, I'm gonna use my Milwaukee grinder. Okay, I got it rough cut in there. Now I'm gonna need to cut my insert here for the right size, and then prep the concrete and glue it down. I got a somewhat clean mast today. All right, got the concrete all prepped, and then I got some of this, just some fast grab to put down on the cement to hold this in. But first I'm gonna put on these little vinyl strips on this guy, and then I'm gonna adhere it to the concrete. Man, this stuff is thick. I'm gonna probably put a few more blobs in and then set it down. Okay, there's our threshold. We'll let that sit for a little while before we close the door. But we have some screw-in weather stripping that's going to go around this door, and then we're going to hook this guy back up to our screen door. Alright, got a lot done this morning. Now I am heading home to eat some lunch. My daughter has a doctor's appointment in about an hour and a half, but I need some time to eat some lunch, and then we got to go all the way to Sacramento, the other side of Sacramento for this doctor's appointment. So some people have said, you know, like, hey Alan, why do you allow like your wife's schedule and your daughter's schedule to kind of, you know, conflict with your handyman work? And honestly, it's because when I first started up this business, that's what I wanted this to be. I wanted it to be a place where I can have my priorities and have what I need to do in my life, meaning, you know, my wife and my daughter, and then have my work and my job and my money and my income work around that. You know, I make sure that, you know, my income is still very steady and I have plenty to go with, and the jobs that I schedule on the days that we have doctor's appointments allow for me to work around that. And the clients are super awesome and they're understanding. So that is why I let my family life interfere with my work life, because my family life is way more important, and the revenue or the value that I get from those relationships is way more than any money I can make in this handyman job. So that's why I do it. Those are my priorities, and that's why I absolutely love this handyman business, is because it allows me to do this while making pretty good income to support my family. So anyways, so that's what I'm up to right now. Heading to eat some lunch and then doctor's appointment, and then back to this job. So let's get to it. All right, all done with the doctor's appointment there. My daughter doesn't too much like the doctors sometimes, you know, getting poked and prodded. Well, can't blame her, but she's quite the trooper, man. So yeah, now we're gonna get back to this job. We're gonna install some weather stripping on that exterior garage door. We need to reattach a dash pot to a screen door, and then remove all of the lady's curtains, because she's getting house painted on Monday. The inside of the house, so we're gonna remove all the curtains in the house for her, or they're not really like curtains, they're like valances, but we're gonna get all those removed for her. And then we have something else, but I can't quite remember what it is. We'll figure it out. But anyways, so let's get back to it. Okay, we got weather stripping put all around this door here. So before, there was light that came all the way around the door, so we got it all sealed up. With a new threshold and new weather stripping. Now we just got to reconnect this dash pod here. So I had to make this bolt a little bit shorter, and just a little trick that I learned, when you're cutting a bolt, go ahead and put the nut on it. That way you could back the nut out. So if there's any burr on the threads, then you're pushing the burr that way, instead of if you had burr now and you tried putting this on, you would never get clean threads again. That's just one trick that I found, that I learned a while back, so seems to work good. So alright, got these holes all caulked up here. Just had holes around the pipes where they went through the wall. No big deal there. Alright, that's a wrap for the day. Pretty great day. Just some of the logistics of this job. So I did, let's see, what did I do? I did a total of 6 smoke detectors, with one brand new one in one new location. I did that pendant light fixture. Just replaced that with one that she had ordered from Amazon. Sorry, trying to drive here and talk. Probably not the best equation. And then I put down the threshold on that garage door, that side garage door, and then some new weather stripping. Hooked up that dash pod for that screen door out near the garage, and then recocked some stuff, and then replaced the fill and flush valve in a few toilets. And so total for this job, let's see, I was there for about 4.5 hours. I worked for about 3 hours this morning, and then I went and got lunch, and then went to my daughter's doctor's appointment, and then came back and worked for about an hour and a half. So a total of 4.5 hours on the job here. And total for this job was $700. Not exactly sure how much materials were, because I did have all those smoke detectors in there as well. So profit, I would say, just off the top of my head, is probably somewhere around, you know, $575 or so. I don't know, I need to calculate exactly how much materials were, but yeah, pretty good day. So turned out pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. So I thank you all so much for watching this vlog. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for some more awesome content. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and y'all have a great one. We'll see you on the next video.